Hi everybody, my name is Jesse Verdugo and today I'm going to talk about decision phases in a supply chain. Successful supply chain management requires many decisions relating to the flows, information, products, and funds. Each decision should be made to raise the supply chain surplus. These decisions fall into three categories depending on the frequency and the time frame during which decision has an impact. As a result, each decision must consider uncertainty over the decision horizon. The first phase is supply chain strategy or design. During this phase, a company decides how to structure the supply chain over the next several years. It decides what the chain's configuration will be, how resources will be allocated, and what processes each stage will perform. Strategy decisions made by companies include whether to outsource or perform supply chain function in-house, the location and capacity of productions and warehousing facilities, the products to be manufactured or stored at various locations, the mode of transportation to be made available along different shipping lanes, and the type of information system to be utilized. Supply chain decisions are typically made for the long term, a matter of years, and are expensive to alter on short notice. Consequently, when companies make these decisions, they must take into account uncertainty in anticipated market conditions over the next few years. The second one is supply chain planning. For decisions made during this phase, the time frame considered is a quarter to a year. The goal of planning is to maximize the supply chain surplus that can be generated over the planning horizon given the established limitation during the strategy or design phase. Companies start the planning phase with a forecast or a comparable time frame of demand and other factors such as cost and prices in different markets. Planning include making decisions regarding which markets will be supplied from which locations, the manufacturing or sourcing, the inventory policies to be followed, and the timing and site of marketing and price promotions. In the planning phase, companies must include uncertainty in demand, exchange rates, and competitions over this time horizon in their decisions. Companies in the planning phase try to incorporate any flexibility built into the supply chain in the design phase and exploit it to optimize performance. And the last one is supply chain operation. The time frame here is weekly or daily. During this phase, companies make decisions regarding individual customer orders. The goal of supply chain operation is to handle incoming customer orders in the best possible way. During this phase, firms allocate inventory or production to individual orders, set a date that an order is to be filled, generate pick lists at a warehouse, allocate an order to a particular shipping mode and shipment, set delivery schedules of trucks, place replenishment orders, among others. Because operational decisions are being made in short term, there is less uncertainty about demand information. Given the established limitations by the configuration and planning policies, the goal during the operation phase is to exploit the reduction of uncertainty and optimize performance. And that's it. Thanks a lot for your attention, and I hope I made myself understood most of presentation. Bye.